Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII. Alright, I've re-equipped everyone. Unfortunately, that does mean that the bug with Sentry using a two-handed sword and a shield is now gone. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? Oh, that was pretty beautiful, though. And all that was in it was gargoyle jewelry, which is worthless. That was fantastic. Hey, buddy. You see a filthy beggar who flashes a grin as though you were his best friend in the whole world. What's your name?
I'm called Snaz.
Job?
I have no job, for I am a beggar.
Well, that's kind of a job.
For a gold coin, I shall tell thee a joke.
Tell me about being a beggar.
When I was a little boy, I was made an orphan and left homeless and penniless. That was a joke life played on me. 'Tis a funny joke, eh? But I would not charge thee a gold piece for that one.
Alright, tell a joke.
Dost thou wish to hear one?
Sure.
All right, here is one.
Fellowship joke.
I was discussing philosophy with a fellowship member the other day, and he asked me, "What, in thine opinion, is the height of stupidity?" So I said, "I do not know. How tall art thou?" Ha ha ha! No, really, I make sport of the fellowship, but I mean it sincerely.
So good. Tell me about the fellowship.
That is what I dearly love about the fellowship. They could always take a joke. And from what I hear, they play funny jokes themselves, like the joke they played in Intrinsic.
What joke is that? Tell me a Lord British joke.
For a gold coin, I will tell thee another. Dost thou wish to hear it?
Sure.
I was at the castle of Lord British the other day, and I noticed he has 3 large pools. So I asked why he doth have 3 of them. He pointed to the first one and said the first was to swim in cool water. The second was for friends to swim in warm water. I noticed that the third pool was empty, and I asked him why. He said that it was for people who could not swim.
Oh ho ho. Tell me about Lord British.
Poor Lord British. When faced with a gigantic menace that threatens his entire kingdom, he is an extremely capable ruler. But what happens when there are a myriad of smaller things that all threaten the welfare of his people indirectly? There is a riddle for thee to solve.
You have a Weston joke?
For a gold coin, I will tell thee another. Dost thou wish to hear it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
A man named Weston came to me deep in perplexity. He told me he wanted to steal some apples from the royal orchards, but if he did, he would feel bad about it in the morning. So I gave him this advice: sleep until noon.
Oh! So you know Weston?
Weston now sits in the castle prison.
Not anymore, I got him out.
Where he shall most certainly rot for the rest of his life. Try as I might, I cannot best that little jest.
Mage joke?
For gold coin, I will tell thee another. Dost thou wish to hear it?
Sure, why not?
Whilst traveling on the road, I came across a mage. He looked as if he had not eaten for days and complained of a terrible pain in his stomach. So I told him his stomach was empty. If he put something in it, he would feel better. Later, he complained to me of a headache. I said his headache was caused by a similar problem as his stomach. No doubt it did hurt him so, because being a mage, there was nothing left in it.
Oh, so good. Tell me about the mages.
All of the mages have gone daft or mad. What other proper response is there in a world that is so terrifically funny?
You have a Sullivan joke?
Thou art a brave avatar. Dost thou wish to hear another?
Sure, why not?
Didst thou notice that the notorious Sullivan the trickster recently became a father? It is true. They say the baby has his father's eyes and his mother's nose, but they made the baby give them back.
Oh ho ho! Sullivan?
Yes, I know the man they call Sullivan the trickster. In fact, thou dost remind me of him. Or does he remind me of thee? He is so tricky that just talking about him has caused me to trick myself.
You have a gold joke?
I have amused thee so far. Wouldst thou like to hear another? 'Tis a joke about gold.
Sure, why not?
Thank thee very much. Now goodbye. Dost thou get it? Ha 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 ha. If not, it would be my pleasure to repeat it. Wouldst thou like to hear the gold joke again?
Sure.
Now listen carefully. Thank thee very much. Now goodbye.
Oh, so funny.
No. I see thou art becoming wise to the ways of show business, milady. Good day to thee.
Oh ho ho, so funny. Is this another... No. Britannian Tax Council Tax Declaration. To ensure the proper record-keeping of thine income and spending, first replicate and triplicate the files numbered 37A through 1204W of the forms. Following each copy, compile the aggregate number of expenditures and multiply by tables 369, 106. The next involves... You guys have some complicated procedures here, don't you? You see a helpful and efficient-looking woman. Name. My name is Cynthia. Job. I am the teller at the Mint. I am also a member of the Britannian Tax Council. Tell me about the Britannian Tax Council. The Britannian Tax Council is in charge of the accounting, assessment, and collection of the taxes. If thou wilt be earning any money here in Britannia, thou wilt need to take this paper. Fill it out and return it here at the end of the year, when thou dost come back to pay thy taxes. Tell me about the Mint. Here at the Mint we store gold, oversee production of coins, and keep an accurate count of how much money the kingdom has available for such things as farming, building the roads, developing sources of fresh water, seeing to the health of the citizenry, maintaining the estates of nobles, raising the guard militia, and carrying out the decrees of Lord British. Maintaining the estates of the nobles? This doesn't seem like a very good use of the tax money. Estates? The local lords and mayors all have residences that are maintained through the auspices of the kingdom. What about the guards? The military training is conducted at Serpent's Hold, where the guards that protect all of the towns and cities of Britannia are instructed. It is funded by the royal treasury. Health. As Britannia's population has greatly increased in the last 200 years, so has the risk of infectious diseases, such as a mysterious skin deterioration that afflicts those who partake in the venom of the silver serpent. The number of healers that the kingdom needs has risen dramatically. What about water? It is of the utmost importance to the kingdom to ensure its populace a clean water supply, and that requires a regular supply of new and fresh wells. What about the roads? The increased use of wagons has caused many of the roads throughout Britannia to rapidly deteriorate. It costs a lot of money to build new roads and keep them all repaired. You know, you could go with stone roads. That's what the Romans did. Probably would be better than the dirt roads. Money? In order to keep the standard of money constant, we also operate as an exchange for those who possess quantities of gold. We supply the equivalent value of their gold in spendable coin of the realm, and then transfer the gold we receive into more money. So, as thou canst see, it is a very efficient system. Farms. As I am certain thou dost know, the 7-year drought, which thankfully ended several years ago, has left much of the farming in the kingdom in disarray. That is why the cost of food is so expensive. But without the support of the royal treasury, the prices would be even higher. Exchange? Dost thou have some gold that thou wouldst like to exchange? Yes, I do. We can exchange thy gold nuggets and bars into spendable coin for thee. I will give thee 10 gold coins for each gold nugget, and 100 gold coins for each gold bar. And here are 600 gold coins for thee in return, my lady. I thank thee for thy business. And system. It not only applies to gold, but it also applies to all minerals. We oversee the sale and rate of exchange for precious ores extracted by the Britannian Mining Company. But we do not handle the sale of gems. There is a jeweler in town who handles that. Alright. We'll say goodbye now. These doors are locked, unfortunately, so we cannot get in them just yet. Just yet. Oh, we will, though. We will. Let's see if we can sneak a peek at... Now, I can't really get a good peek at what's in there. Maybe if we go in here, let's see. Ooh, key. I like keys. There's an apple. Don't need an apple. There's some lockpicks. Aw, Iola, why are you taking the lockpicks? That's terrible of you. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if we could see across the street from here. No, not quite. Well, first of all, let's, see if that unlocks that. Nope. Go look at another, locked door momentarily. First of all... Ooh, hey, a gold nugget. That's so nice of that. Oh, Spark! Oh, I can't believe you, Spark. Stealing a gold nugget from people's houses. That's terrible. I can't believe you're doing that, Spark. Wait, I want to go down here, don't I? Nope, I don't. Alright. Where exactly is the, let's see. Down here. Okay. Nope. Actually, what I should do is probably put this out here for now. Yes. I don't need that right now. I don't need that at all, in fact. Let's just dump that. Not sure what that key unlocks in that case. Maybe it unlocks that. Which would be disappointing if it does. It would help to know whose house that was. I'll have to keep an eye on that and figure it out. This is the inn. Well, let's take a look at the ledger. Wayfarer's Inn, register. Jean-Paul of Serpent's Hold. Horf of Serpent's Hold. Featherbank of Moonglow. Tervis of Buccaneer's Den. Lord Shimino. Go ahead and open that door. You see a sour-faced innkeeper who looks at you as if all of his problems were your fault. Name?
My name is James.
Job?
I'm the proprietor of the inn.
Proprietor?
It's just another way of saying that I'm the man who is a desk clerk. Which thou mayest think is an easy job, although it is not, I can assure thee.
Tell me about the inn.
This place is called the Wayfarer's Inn. It has a long and substantial history in Britain. If thy grandparents ever came to town, this is probably where they stayed.
Tell me about being a desk clerk.
Of course, being desk clerk is not all I do. I must spend all day listening to people talk about their problems as if I'm supposed to solve them.
You mean you're not? Listening?
That is correct, milady. So if thou dost have a problem, allow me the courtesy of not having to hear all about it. Now, what was that I was saying again?
You were talking about your problems. Not easy?
When one is an innkeeper, one must run around all day long. If anyone wants anything, thou art the one who must take care of it for them.
Solve?
Maybe solving people's problems is an easy task for other innkeepers, but not only am I bad at it, I have my own problems as well.
Run around?
I spend so much time running around that I have gotten a bad foot.
Problems?
I do not like my job. I never wanted to be an innkeeper. I just wanted to keep the place going after my father passed on. Now that I'm married to Cynthia, I am more tied down than ever.
Now tell me about Cynthia.
Do not mistake my words, milady. I love Cynthia with all mine heart. But there are times I feel I am too young to be married. Besides, I know I cannot be a good husband for her.
What do you mean, good husband?
How can I make Cynthia happy and on the pittance an innkeeper makes when all day long she's counting all that money in the mint? I know I cannot, because clearly that's what makes women happy. Money. Innkeeper. Instead of being an innkeeper, I always secretly wanted to be a pirate.
Yeah, that's a good thing to be. That would definitely make you a good husband.
The hell? When I was not sailing the seas, I would be living in Buccaneer's Den.
Well, tell me about Buccaneer's Den.
As I understand it, they have an excellent house of games there, as well as opulent baths. Or at least so I've heard from Gordon, the man who sells fish and chips.
Ah, he's a Gordon's fisherman. Oh.
Thou knowest for certain that few, if any, people would pour their troubles out to pirates. If I were a pirate, I could get this bad foot replaced with a peg, too.
Ew, that sounds terrible. Do it now, you know.
I know the nature of the heart, my good friend. After being exposed to such large sums of money, she shall begin to covet it. As I cannot provide it, she shall leave me to give her heart to a wealthy man, perhaps a merchant or a nobleman. The thought of it makes my blood boil.
Happy?
Already I can sense she is worried about her marriage. I know that there is something wrong between us.
Well, okay.
Oh, thou shalt just come back again wanting something else from me. I just know it.
Oh, shut up. Fellowship Hall National Branch. Let's not go in there just yet. Let's see. You see a lean young fighter with a rather dashing flair. Name? My name is Zella. Job? I'm a trainer. I specialize in hand-to-hand combat. After all, a fighter never knows when he might encounter an adversary and suddenly realize he is unarmed. I call it boxing. Boxing is not only a method of fighting, it is an art. Combat. The field of battle contains many arenas. Almost any situation could arise. Every fighter should be knowledgeable and adept at many forms of combat. I have my own theory on fighting. What's your theory? Just as a castle is built from the foundation up, so must a fighter. One cannot simply begin by learning to fight with weapons. Weapons are merely an extension of a person's extremities. A true fighter learns by using those extremities first. Extremities? Thine arms, thy legs, thy fists. This is what makes boxing. Fighter? Make no mistake, fighters are made, not born. All the natural talent in the world will avail thee naught if one does not have the heart and will to win. Part of that will is the courage to seek out thine own limitations and strive to better them. Tell me about the arenas. All the various arenas of combat, all the various styles one may learn in fighting with various weapons, are not fighting in its purest form. To truly be a great fighter, one must go to the source of all fighting knowledge. I don't need a train. Goodbye. Good day to thee. I will, however, make use of these items. That is a really weird dong sound. It sounds better in the with the sound blaster. I actually do. I mean, I wish that I could keep the music, but use the sound effects of the sound blaster. I do like the sound effects of the sound blaster better. Let's see. What else have I not gone to? Oh, there is one other place that I have not been to yet. Where is it? It is here. There we go. I didn't want to talk to you, Shimino. I hate my lines. I hear something to the east. Why do I say that? I am Iolo. Bye! My costume is too big. This is the dungeon despise. Yes, I mean no. I love these. Wait for it. Come on. Come on. Someone's gonna say it. Name! There we go. Yes. Should people stop moving? Alright, it's Stuart. That means that other one is Jesse. We want to talk to this guy. You can see the creativity literally flowing in abundance from this fellow. He looks at you with interest. Name? I am Raimundo. Job? Why, I am famous throughout the land. Hast thou not heard of me? Actually, yes, I have. I told thee so. I am the director of the Royal Theatre here in Britain. I am also playwright in residence. I compose a tune now and then as well. So I sometimes act, but it is not wise to act in something that one directs. We are working on a play at the moment. Tell me about Miranda. Raimundo takes a deep breath and smiles. Ah, lovely woman. 'Tis a pity she is more interested in politics than the stage. But I must say that we get along famously. What about Max? He is quite a character, is he not? Raimundo's face fills with pride. Takes after his old man, I must say. He is sure to be a great actor, or writer, or director, or producer. Tell me about the Royal Theatre. 'Tis a wonderful space, dost thou not think? 'Twas opened only last year, thanks to the sponsorship of a few wealthy citizens of our great city. What citizens? Well, I am really not at liberty to divulge the names of our patrons, but most of them belong to the Fellowship. Oh, sounds terrible. Tell me about the patrons. Those are the people who contribute to our theater. They come from all walks of life and have little in common besides a love of fine theater. Tell me about the Fellowship. For non-artists, they have given generous contributions to the theater. They are fine people in my book. He rubs his hands with glee. I am not a member, though. Good. Tell me about the sponsorship. The construction of the actual theater building was paid for by the Royal Mint, but the theater company relies solely upon the support of individuals such as thyself. Wouldst thou like to make a modest contribution of, say, 10 gold pieces to our theater company? Sure, why not? I thank thee. Thou hast shown thyself to be a true patron of the arts and a person of culture and refinement. Tell me about the play.
It's a little something I wrote entitled The Trials of the Avatar. It's about a legendary figure in Britannian history. The artist looks you up and down. Thou dost have a certain quality. Hast thou ever acted on stage?
Yes, I have.
I thought so! Officially, auditions have closed, and the play is already cast. However, we need someone to understudy the role of the Avatar. Wouldst thou like to audition?
Why, yes, I would.
Excellent! What thou needest to do is to visit Gay's clothier shop and purchase an Avatar costume. I can audition thee once I see thee in proper attire. Run along and do that quickly now. I'm a busy man.
Hey, stop moving, lady. No. There we go. This lovely actress is dressed in a mouse costume. Name. I am Amber. Job. I am an actress at the Royal Theatre. I am playing the role of Sherry the Mouse in the new play. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. I so wish I could bring Sherry along here. Well, technically I can, but it wouldn't make any difference. Royal Theatre. 'Tis a lovely place in which to perform. I have dedicated my life to acting, thou knowest. Tell me about the play. Between thee and me, methinks the play stinks. She winks at you. Really? Tell me about the space. Raimundo himself had a hand in the design of the theater. Dedicated? Actually, this will be my debut theatrical performance. I have been working as a barmaid, waiting for my first chance to be in the theater. Tell me about Sherry. Canst thou imagine such drivel? I do not believe there ever was a Sherry the Mouse. Who ever heard of a mouse that could talk? Shamino, why have you not told her about this? Especially these lines. I would rather play a queen. Much more fitting to me, I would say. Really? Lines? I have to memorize this preposterous children's story called Hubert's Hair-Raising Adventure. Queen? I asked Raimundo about this, and he threw a tantrum. He said that it would not be historically accurate. Ha! As if that were something of any significance. Hey, what about Shamino? Poo-poo head, she cries. She then rushes to him and kisses him full on the mouth. Shamino turns red and shuffles his feet. Not in front of the Avatar, Pooh! To blazes with the Avatar, she kisses him again. The Avatar is the last one who will convince thee to settle down. That's a fair point, since I'm dragging him off on an adventure again. Alright, goodbye. Adieu! How much am I currently... Oh, I am overloaded. Who am I giving my money to again? Nobody could probably carry it. Yeah, he has got plenty of carrying capacity. Dang it, I was hoping that would just do it automatically. Like with moving it from a container into a container inside a container. Alright, there we go. Avatar, they're doing a play about thee! Yeah, you couldn't have said this when I went in the other side. I love the, I also love that. I hear something to the east! Sound familiar, Shamino? Oh, don't remind me. Alright, where is the clothier shop? It's down here. There it is. Let's see. Buy? Do not tell me. Raimundo sent thee to get an Avatar costume. They cost 30 gold coins. Dost thou want one? Yes. She looks you up and down. Yes, I think we might be able to find something for thee. After several minutes of rummaging through the store, Gay returns. Here it is. Not many left. We have had a run on them recently. It is indeed a pleasure to do business with thee, oh great Avatar. She grins and hands you the costume. Yeah. Why do I need an Avatar costume? I am the Avatar. And look! I'm even wearing the Avatar costume. There we go. You can't have any spark. No eating while I'm on duty. No eating on duty, I should say. Oops. Alright, Raimundo.
Yes, yes, Raimundo snaps. What dost thou want? I'm busy.
Audition.
I see that thou art ready. Very well. Take center stage, wouldst thou?
Raimundo hands you a script, and you take center stage. The lights feel hot on your face. Although you are a little nervous, you clear your throat and begin to read the lines on the page. I am the Avatar. I am the Avatar. I am the Avatar. I am the Avatar. I'm not sure if it actually makes much difference. Let me quickly check to see if it... No, it doesn't. I am the Avatar. No, no, no. That is all wrong. Thou art the Avatar. Thou must feel like the Avatar. Thou must sound like the Avatar. I am the Avatar. Thou must be the Avatar. Try again. Jesse, hand our friend thy staff.
Here it is, my lady.
With the staff in hand, you try the lines once more. This time you feel like a true actor. The lines flow from your lips as if the Avatar were really saying them. Because the Avatar is. You feel an excitement you have never felt before. You like this acting thing. You crave more. You anxiously await Raimundo's critique. Raimundo takes the staff and says, yes, that's fine. I thank thee. Fine. We shall be in touch, yes? Thank thee for coming in. If thou hast a resume, thou just leave it by this door. Yes, thank thee. I could really use a death wind right now. Well, I guess we better take off the Avatar costume. Wouldn't want anyone to mistake us for the Avatar. I love that part. I think we actually got a little bit of experience for that. Alrighty, let's go to the ship so I can drop off this Avatar costume. Since I did buy it, I might as well keep it. That's not the way I want to go. I'm not sure what else is locked around here that I could use that key that I picked up for. There we go. There is actually a carrying capacity on those holds. It is extremely enormous, though. I do like that they put carrying capacities on all the stuff in the game. It's pretty awesome. All right, there are still a couple buildings that I have not been into. Let's see. Trying to remember exactly what's left that I have not been into. We have not been into the Fellowship Hall, but I think we'll do that in the next episode. And the kids are playing. Test of strength. Art thou an Avatar? I am the Avatar. Maybe if I get my strength higher. Oh, actually, there's someone that we want to talk to here. Dang it! Get your backpack. Ah. Now is the time for the young and old to dig in their pockets and give up the gold. Dost thou wish to donate a gold piece? Sure, why not? Oh, that was great. Let's do it again. It's a Punch and Judy show. Oh, that was great. See if thou art the next Lord of Britannia. It won't let me click on that. Alright, this is the orchard. That means that Fig is around here somewhere. Where is he? Why is there bread just sitting out? Well, let's put it to good use. You see a man whose wrinkled face forms a caricature of grumpiness. Name? I am Fig. Job? I am the caretaker of the royal orchards here in Britain. Tell me about Weston. He now resides in the prison, thanks to me. I knew what he was up to from the moment I saw him. He had the look of a hardened apple thief, so I had him nicked by the town guard. He just looked like an apple thief? Apple thief? Oh, he came here with some sob story. But when one is as astute and an observer of human behavior as I am, I can tell the true intent of people, which is often contrary to what they will say to thee. Really? Observer, huh?
Yes, I do consider myself to be a more than passable judge of character. And dost thou know how I became so?
Let me guess. You joined the Fellowship. No.
Then I shall tell thee. I am a member of the Fellowship.
Yeah, that kind of disqualifies you right there.
The Fellowship is a society of spiritual seekers who strive to reach the highest levels of human potential and to share this philosophy freely with all people.
This is the same thing.
Fellowship. Yes, I'm a member of the Fellowship, yes. But it would be a crime for me to give apples from the royal orchard to the Fellowship, and it would be a violation of my sacred duty. While selling apples is also a violation, I was only trying to do this man Weston a favor, and I suppose these accusations are the thanks I get? But enough of these desperate accusations from a known criminal.
Tell me about being a caretaker.
My responsibilities include caring for the trees, watching over the pickers at harvest time, and protecting the royal orchards from thieves.
Tell me about the royal orchards.
Here are grown the finest apples in all of Britannia. I would let thee sample one, but it would be against the law, as thou art obviously not of noble stock.
I'm the Avatar. I'm like the definition of noble. Tell me about the prison.
Yes, Weston is now living in our local prison. If thou canst not believe me, thou canst go there and see for thyself.
Sob story?
I do not recall exactly. Something about his impoverished wife and family starving to death at paws, or some load of rubbish.
That was actually accurate. Trees?
Apple trees require constant care. I must make sure the trees all have enough water, but not too much. I must keep all trees properly trimmed and be watchful so that the crop does not get infested by bugs or worms. I'm also required to pick up all the fallen apples, which is a job in and of itself.
Pickers?
Most of them are migrant farmers from Paws. Because they were once farmers, they are convinced they know more about the upkeep of the orchard than I.
They probably do, since you're kind of a dick.
Of course, that is preposterous. Also, the pickers do not take orders very well.
Well, again, you're a dick. Thieves?
They would rob us down to the last twig if I gave them the chance. I should be awarded a medal from Lord British himself the way I risk my very life and limb protecting this orchard. Why, I just caught another thief recently. His name was Weston.
Buy?
I could do thee a favor as well. Wouldst thou like to buy one of these beautiful apples for the mere pittance of
5 gold coins? Sure. Fig takes an apple from a nearby basket. After polishing it slightly on his shirt, he hands it to you.
I can see that thou shouldst be on thy way.
I'm going to see if talking to Lord British about him at some point will maybe get some punishment. And if not, I might have to take matters into my own hands. Oh, yes, I will be taking matters into my own hands on some things. I will indeed. There are ways of taking care of it. Not much here. Empty house. What is in this house? Anything good? One of the beast for the harpsichord. Whee! Got some painting supplies in here. I don't need to read that. Nothing interesting is in here. How about this house? I've not been in here. Any good items? Ooh, garlic. Ooh, 3 pieces of garlic. Excellent. Yeah, that's the bag. There we go. Alright, nothing in there. This is a little tiny house. Anything interesting in here? Not really. Alright, so that key does not work on that door. I wonder if it works on the other door around here. Let's try that. Because there should be a way to get in. Or there is a way to get in. I just need to remember exactly what it is, or look it up. Aha! We're not stealing anything. Nope, nope. We need funds for the future of Britannia. Yes, yes. Funds for the fight against evil. Yes. You know, avatar tax and all that. All right, I'm gonna have to look for some other coins. Keys. Stand away! I'll remember exactly where they are eventually. Other than the Fellowship Hall, is there anything else that we have not done yet? I don't think so. Let's take a quick look. We visited that one. Have we visited this one? Yes, we have. Stop getting stuck on terrain. We have not visited this house. Ooh, gold nugget. Shimino! Can't believe you're taking this guy's gold nugget. Oh, and the food, too! Iolo, I'm ashamed. How can I be seen with you people after this? Ooh. That is scale armor. Go ahead and leave him the leather armor. And do we have anyone with, nope, we don't need the chain coif then. What is that? Chicken Raising by Dahanes Gan. While handling chickens is a relatively easy task, as is collecting eggs, there are several pieces of information that will be of much use to the novice owner. For example, quite a number of hens have soft, delicate fluff on their underside, which they developed as chicks, but never outgrew. As a result, the coarse straw of the nest tends to irritate their hide. As a result, many hens will bury their eggs beneath a thin layer of straw. This provides warmth that the egg is missing because the mother will not fully sit herself down upon the egg. In addition, most hens do not lay their eggs at the same time as their sister hens. A hen must rest at the minimum 3 full hours before she will capable of producing another. And do not be concerned if more time is necessary for thy hens to create more of their offspring. Fascinating, Captain. So that was apparently a little farmer's house. Alright, we've been in that house there. We've been in this one here. I think this is one where we found the key. Alright, I think we've visited all of the houses now. So we'll go ahead and call it an episode, and in the next one we will talk to Batlin, finally, and maybe see if I'll take a look to see what we can do about procuring some goodies from the mint. See you next time, everyone.